G'day YouTube. So today I found an absolute killer deal on the Facebook Marketplace. So I am going to share that with you today. I come across a car on the marketplace for $500, a Mitsubishi Colt Cabrio or convertible, whatever you want to call them. I found one for $500. I couldn't believe it. I thought this car must be an absolute, pile of shit. But I was pleasantly surprised once I drove the car. All I'm going to say is it was a good car. It's a good car. I've got the car. I didn't get any driving footage, unfortunately, but I will do so in the next video that I do on the car. Has a few issues, which I mentioned in the video. And yeah, man, I'm pretty excited to see how much I can make in profit on this $500 car. So, without further ado, here is the video on the car. Today I just picked up the absolute shittest of the shit boxes, and I got this car at an incredible deal, guys, at $500, and it is a Mitsubishi Colt. Yes, I know what you're thinking. It's quite quirky looking. It's very tiny. I would consider it pretty much a K car. But for $500, man, like, it's got a issue with the window here, but I will sort that out. The roof doesn't currently go up or down, but again, I will sort that out. We have a window regulator that probably needs fixing, but I mean, considering it doesn't really have any leaks, needs an engine mount. The rear seats in here are pretty much non-existent, but for $500, who am I to complain, really? And it's a nice little car. It's very cool, very cool. So I mean, there's not really much else to say about this. I mean, it is what it is. So I don't really know much about this car right now, and it's got a little fuel. What else? I guess it's got an air conditioner and everything. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, it's actually got a surprisingly big boot space. So it's the first time I am looking into the boot, literally. Let's have a look around here. It's got a cover. That's interesting. I'm actually surprised that the boot space is this big. I'm guessing it's got a spare wheel under here. Yeah, so it's got a spare wheel under there. I am yet to figure out how I am going to manually open this roof, because I need to fix it and get it working again, get it ready for this summer that we haven't had yet, even though it's almost end of December. But actually surprisingly got a fair bit of room in this car. No rego, obviously, but there's plates on it. It's got 4-stud wheel pattern. I believe it's a 114.3. Correct me if I'm wrong. I drove it, and it's surprisingly quick. Like, it's a manual, surprisingly quick. I gotta say, I'm surprised at how good this car is for $500. And I had a look through the engine. There was no leaks. She's a bit dirty, but the body's pretty good. I mean, what can I say, man? A little bit of roof clear coat peel, but that's, I mean, it's expected. Man, I think that this car's going to come up really nice, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it at this point or if I'm going to flip it. I've got a couple of other cars that I'm considering selling right now, so yeah, maybe I will flip the car. I've seen them listed for around 6 or 7 grand, so we'll see how much it needs, but I don't think it'll even need much for a roadworthy. Everything feels pretty good on this car. I might need some brake pads, we'll see, but I mean, it's a really cool car. Like, yeah, it's not the prettiest looking car, but it's a $500 car that drives and feels very nice, and yeah, I cannot complain. No complaints on my behalf at all, guys. No complaints on my behalf. Yeah, it's yeah, very cool, very cool. And I will be going through and doing some updates on this car, things that I'm fixing, because there's not a lot of information about these cars online when it comes to repairing things, so perhaps I can do some videos to help out the community for those who are looking to, you know, repair these cars or potentially fix them or do anything, because it's all a learning curve, guys. You know, I'm learning here myself. I don't know anything about these cars, never dealt with one, first time, so yeah, this is my $500 car. I'm extremely happy with this car right now, so yep. And then after I bought that car, I bought another car straight away, had it delivered to me in the same night. I bought a Honda Accord Euro. I think it's meant to be a luxury edition. It's got the black leather seats, all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't start. So I'm going to guess that it may need a fuel pump. I haven't had the chance to really take a proper look at it because the car arrived around 2 o'clock in the morning. The guy towed it over. So yeah, man, I'm keen to see what I'm gonna need to do, yeah, to get this car working. So I gotta say, a Honda Accord Euro, I picked it up for $2,000, which I would say is not too bad. It's mostly a pretty good car. Haven't really got too much photos or information to share about it at this stage, but here's a preview of the car coming off the tow truck. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.